How can you avoid ever being needy when it comes to an attractive woman? So you meet an attractive woman or you start dating an attractive woman. How can you avoid yourself feeling desperate when it comes to her? Feeling like, I need to get this girl to like me. I need to get her phone number. I have to be able to get to have sex with her or have a relationship with her. Additionally, how can you do the opposite of that and be the sort of guy who exudes the type of confidence that makes a woman want to get down on her knees and be a good girl? To help you understand how to make that transformation and be the sort of guy who exudes that type of confidence that women magnetically find attractive, imagine this. Imagine that you're walking through a desert during the day and naturally it's very hot. You've been walking for 2 hours and you need some water, but there's no water in sight. You keep walking and 3 hours later you still don't have any water. Your mouth is dry, your throat is dry, and you just need some water. Then, off in the distance, you see a table, and on that table is a glass of chilled, pure, clean water. How are you going to feel about that water? Are you going to feel like, meh, I don't need that, it's just water, I don't care, I'll just keep walking, and I don't have any desire or need for water? Or are you going to be feeling a bit needy for that water? Are you going to feel that desperation to get over there and make sure that you get that water, drink it, and rehydrate yourself? You're most likely going to get over there, drink the water, and rehydrate yourself. After drinking the water, is that going to get rid of your need and desire to have more water throughout the rest of your journey if you still have a long journey to go? No. The need and the desire for water is always going to be there. So if you don't have any more water, you're still going to have that needy feeling when it comes to water. Yet imagine this, as you finish drinking the glass of water, you put it down, you look up, and 100 meters in the distance, you can see another table. Except this time, there are 100 glasses of water on the table. How are you going to feel about those 100 glasses of water? Are you going to feel needy to drink all of those glasses of water? Or are you going to feel like, okay, I'm going to have a few of those glasses of water and then I'm going to continue on with my journey? Well, initially, if you're really thirsty, you might think that you're going to stick around there and drink as much water as you can so you can go as far as you can with your journey of where you're heading to. But if you go over there and you drink 3 glasses of water, you're probably going to be full at that point. Additionally, if you still have a long way to go, you'll probably be thinking about how you can bring some of that water with you. Yet, imagine this. Imagine as you put down the 3rd glass of water that you drank, you look up and in the distance, you see another table with 100 glasses of water. Additionally, every 100 meters behind that is another table with 100 glasses of water for as far as the eye can see. Now how are you going to feel? Are you going to feel needy to drink all of that water? Or are you actually going to start to feel a bit more freedom? Are you going to feel like, hey, I can just walk along and anytime I feel like it, I can have a glass of water and I can continue on my journey and go to where I want to go? You're most likely going to feel a bit more relaxed and you're going to have that freedom, that feeling where you can just walk along and continue on your journey and have a glass of water whenever you want. Well, as it turns out, the same fundamental rule applies to your life with women. When a guy goes through life and he doesn't understand how to make a woman feel attracted to him as he talks to her, he will end up feeling like a man who is walking through the desert without any water. He might come across the occasional glass of water every couple of kilometers or miles, but he's never going to have that consistent supply of women. He's never going to have that feeling of freedom where he can just walk through his life, go along his journey, and whenever he feels like it, he can attract a woman, have sex with her, and have a relationship with her if he wants to. If he doesn't want to have a relationship, he's not worried. He's not needy for that girl. He's not thinking, I have to stay here at this table and drink this glass of water because this is the only glass of water I can ever find. He doesn't think like that. He can see table after table after table of glasses of water. In other words, for him, because he knows how to attract women as he talks to them, he doesn't have that needy feeling. He doesn't feel like if he meets an attractive woman, he has to make it work with her because he's not going to be able to get another attractive woman interested in him. He knows that for him, as he interacts with women throughout his life, he is able to make them feel attracted to him. If a guy doesn't have that skill, he will almost certainly end up being needy when it comes to dating women, or he might actually get lucky, get into a relationship and end up being needy with his girlfriend or wife. Secretly, he will know that he got lucky with his girlfriend or wife, and if she is being a pain in the butt, being difficult in the relationship and making him do all these things for her, he will probably want to do them because he will be afraid of losing her. On the other hand, a guy who isn't needy isn't going to panic if a woman starts being a pain in the butt or threatening him with a breakup, because he knows that he can attract women at will, by choice, on purpose. He can do it whenever he wants to. If he breaks up with her and goes out to a bar or a party or some sort of social event, he's going to be able to attract women. He's going to be able to get to a phone number, a kiss, sex that night, or set up a date and start having a sexual relationship with the woman that he's met. The reason why is that he is able to make women feel attracted to him. He is able to interact with women and create a spark of attraction inside of them, and then build on that attraction to the point where the woman wants to give her phone number to him, kiss him, have sex with him, go on a date with him, and start a relationship with him. So how do you do it? How do you create a spark of attraction inside of a woman as you talk to her? What I'm going to do now is give you an example of me answering the question, so what have you been up to lately, and displaying different personality traits and behaviors that are either going to turn the woman off or attract her. So the examples are neutral, nervous, nice, ballsy, funny, and charismatic. I'll also display words on the screen that basically explain what type of person I'm coming across as I talk to the woman in that way. So the first example, let's start with neutral. She asks you the question, so what have you been up to lately? I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? Nervous. I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? Nice. Oh, I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? Ballsy. What are you asking me questions like that for, huh? What do you want to know? You working with the FBI or something? You undercover? Look, I'm not selling drugs anymore, right? I'm clean. I'm a good guy now. Haha, just kidding. I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? Funny. What have I been up to lately? I don't know if I can tell you actually. You seem a little bit innocent. I don't know if you can handle it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? Charismatic. Well, lately I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? So with those examples there, the first three examples are not going to create a spark of attraction inside of a woman. There's nothing wrong with being neutral at times when you talk to a woman, but you have to understand that just being neutral as you talk to a woman doesn't create a spark of sexual attraction inside of her. Additionally, being nervous or too nice when you're interacting with an attractive woman signals to her that you don't feel good enough for her. It signals to her that you lack confidence and that you're actually insecure in terms of your value to her. In terms of being ballsy, being funny, and being charismatic, those are three examples of how you can create a spark of attraction inside of a woman. You don't have to always be ballsy when you're interacting with a woman. You don't always have to be funny, and you don't always have to be charismatic. You can add that stuff into your interactions with women to create a spark of attraction inside of them. Some guys don't actually want to go down the ballsy route, and that's okay. You can still make women feel attracted to you by being charismatic, being charming, and being funny. So the way that it works in terms of not being needy when it comes to attractive women, not having that desperation, and instead exuding the type of confidence that women are magnetically attracted to, is that you need to experience what it's like to be attractive to women. It's only when you experience what it's like to be attractive to women, and then you repeat that experience again and again, that you can then honestly, sincerely, and deeply exude that type of confidence that women are magnetically attracted to. You can be interacting with an attractive woman, and you can be looking at her with absolutely relaxed self-belief and confidence. When she senses that type of confidence in you, she will naturally feel attracted to you. And if you keep that type of confidence going into the bedroom, she will naturally want to get down on her knees, open that pretty little mouth of hers, and be a good girl. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you'd like to learn more, I recommend that you read my ebook, The Flow, or listen to the audiobook version, The Flow on Audio. When you read the ebook or listen to the audiobook version, you will learn exactly what to say and do to make women feel attracted to you as you talk to them. You will also learn how to create unforgettable connections between you and a woman. You will learn how to get a phone number, how to get to a kiss, how to get to sex on the first night, how to get to a date, how to get to sex on a date, what to text a woman when you get her phone number, and so on. You will have everything that you need to know to go from hello to sex with a woman that you find attractive. By the way, the flow is for guys who want to attract women for sex or a relationship. If you're already in a relationship with a woman and you've become needy, the program for you is Better Than a Bad Boy. Better Than a Bad Boy will teach you how to be what women refer to as a real man. It's about having purpose in life and not making a woman be the most important thing in your life. She can be the most important person, but not the most important thing. The Better Than a Bad Boy approach to a woman makes her start to feel needy for your attention and affection. It gives you the power in the relationship. So when it comes to women, don't make the mistake that so many guys make. They interact with women, get rejected, and then they think that they're not good enough for women when they actually are. So many guys who get rejected by women because they don't actually know how to make women feel attracted to them as they talk to them and are just being neutral or nice, end up feeling like they're not good enough and they need to build up their career and build up their muscles to be good enough for women. They ignore the fact that they see guys who don't even have an established career or don't even have the perfect gym body with a beautiful woman. They ignore that. Additionally, some guys say, well, look, if I've been rejected by women and they can't see that I'm a good guy, then they can go and get stuffed. I'm just going to do my own thing, and if women aren't interested, I don't care. But that approach doesn't work either. If a guy uses that approach, he will almost certainly experience months or years passing in his life where he doesn't have his choice with women, or he doesn't have any women at all. Then, if he meets an attractive woman that he kind of has a chance with, he probably won't be able to stop himself from being a bit needy or desperate if she isn't making it easy for him. He will see her as the only glass of water in the desert for him, when in reality, there is table after table after table of glasses of water for him. If he can just master the skill of being able to attract women as he talks to them, if he does that, he will then see, time and time again, that he is able to attract women on purpose, at will, by choice. It's not about getting lucky for him. It's not about him getting a woman by fluke. It's him attracting women whenever he wants to. In other words, he can have a glass of water whenever he feels like it as he continues on his journey throughout life. He's not that desperate man in the desert hoping to find one glass of water. For him, there's an endless supply of women, and as a result, he doesn't ever have to feel needy or desperate for just one woman.